Hey, what's going on? This is T-Roy, and I got 7 slugs inside of me, and I'm feeling pretty good. I think I can pass this drunk walk. I honestly think I can. I'm slurring my words, obviously. I'm figuring it out as I go, so if I was in front of a police officer right now, I would feel like an ass. So we got Officer Dundas here. Dundas, am I pronouncing it?
You're pronouncing it right. Okay, you got it right.
Dan Dundas from the Casper Police Department, who's been cordial enough to come hang out with us all morning. It is Dan, right?
Yeah.
Because he's been calling you Dave all morning.
All
right, all right. So we're going to go ahead and start this, and this is actually what you go through if you get pulled over for a DUI. So.
All right, what I want you to do is I want you to put your left foot down and put your right foot in front of your left foot, touching heel to toe just like that.
Heel to toe.
Put your hands down to your sides and stand like that until I tell you to start.
So I can't do like none of this right.
Just hang tight. Now what I want you to do when I tell you to start is I want you to take a series of 9 heel to toe steps forwards, touching the heel of your front foot to the
Now, am I going to count or are you going to count?
I'll explain that.
Okay.
So touching the heel of your front foot to the toe of your back foot each time and counting each step out loud, it's going to look something like this. 1, 2, 3. When you get to 9, assuming this is your 9th step, keep that front foot planted and turn around using a series of small steps and then 9 heel to toe steps back. 1, 2, 3, and then stop when you get to 9.
Can I have you do this for me? Because it seems like you know.
We'll let you give it a try. You look good.
All right. Here we go. We get now 9.
9 forwards, and then do the turn as I
That's
show
less
you,
than
and
10,
then
right? All right. 1, 2, 3. I'm doing all right. I'm a third of the way there, right? Wait, where was that? 3, 4. Would I be passing at this point? 5. No, maybe. 5, 6 and a half. Wait. 6, 7. 8. Okay, now what do I gotta do?
And then
Go to 9. I gotta do one more.
All right.
9.
And do the turn like I showed you.
Okay, and I gotta keep my feet like this.
We'll keep your front foot planted.
Keep my front foot planted.
You can kind of pivot around on that.
That really hurts, actually.
And then 9 steps back.
Backwards? Oh, forward.
Yep, back to where you started.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm doing good now. 4, 5. Wait. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And then you're done.
Oh, no,
so
no.
that's
Yeah,
the
all right.
completion of the walk and turn. A few things we were looking for on that is missing your heel to toe, stepping off the line, raising your arms, obviously losing your balance, starting to.
Holding onto the wall. So
like
I flunked horribly.
Those are all things, and
okay.
they're certain indicators of how intoxicated you are. Like we said earlier, the seasoned drunks who are drunk every day, they could do this test. They've probably done it before,
right?
And so they know exactly, what they can and can't get away with.
So are you looking for concentration then? I mean,
it doesn't matter how often you drink, you're going to miss certain things.
Okay.
Just because if you're at a 0.15 like the average DUI is, obviously you're not going to be able to stay on the line the whole time. You're going to do one of these, or you're going to be taking steps like this where you're not touching your heel and toe.
Right.
You might use your arms for balance a little bit, and a sober person, you could do this all day long, and you're not gonna miss anything.
Right. So, I mean, you give error for that though too. I mean, like a regular person will sit there,
and that's why we explain it. We make sure they know exactly how to do the test. Make sure to touch the heel to toe, things like that.
All right, now, and I want to stress, by the way, this is 7 shots over a
3.5 hour.
3.5 hour period. Daniel Sandoval walking right in our video. If you could get out of the way, please, I appreciate that. This is 7 shots over a 3 hour period. Where over a 3 hour period, I'm guessing the average person has probably done about as many beers.
Yeah,
at least as many beers, especially on a night like New Year's Eve or whatever's going on. So, okay, what's next?
Next test we can do is the one-legged stand. So, like before, just put your feet together and hands down at your sides. Now, when I tell you to begin, I want you to lift the foot of your choosing off the ground, about 6 inches, point your toe, and stare at the tip of your toe, and count out loud by 1,000, 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
All right? So, whenever you're ready.
1,001, 1,002, 1,003.
Just a little bit higher.
Now you gotta be all technical. 1,004, 1,005, 1,006, 1,000. I'm done. Will you say I'm done?
A few things on that. I mean, swaying. That's something we look for. Hopping, putting your foot down, arms up again. Those are all things that show that your balance is being impaired by something.
So I didn't pass, is that what you're
You
telling me?
wouldn't have passed that one.
Okay, all right.
That would have been a fail. And then, you know, the other test we do is we look at eyes.
Okay.
And that's where, you know, the people that say, I've only had 2 beers, and they do okay on these tests, we look at their eyes, well, eyes obviously tell you a lot more.
Right.
Because that's something you can't, no matter how much you practice, you can't fake it.
Okay.
And so, feet together, hands at your sides again, and just stare at the tip of my pen and follow it with only your eyes, not your head.
See, why'd you have to stop it midway through? I mean, and now it's starting to hurt.
You see his eyes bouncing.
Oh, yeah.
You're holding the camera. You don't even count.
Yeah, see how they can't stay all the way out? They're bouncing because the alcohol makes them not be able to track smoothly.
Yeah, they're doing.
You know, and I want to stress on this too. I've drank like 2 pots of coffee, and whatever the myth about coffee.
Had a cigarette.
I've had a few cigarettes. You know, I haven't chewed on any pennies or nothing like that, but gum, and there's no way I'd pass it. I mean, I'd be sitting in a jail cell right now, I'd assume.
Yeah, right now you would have failed.
Right. No matter what I'd say. So I want to thank Officer. Is that the whole test, or?
Yep, that would be the whole test. Those are the 3 standardized field sobriety tests. A few others, sometimes we'll do a backwards count, the ABCs forwards. That basically, you know, shows how bad people are slurring their words. You know, mental focus with the backwards count. Obviously, anybody who's ever graduated from high school knows how to count backwards. Right.
And this is also proof to show that they're not out to screw you. The police officers aren't out to screw you. They're out to help you. You know, so they're out looking for the good of the whole entire public. So if you get pulled over and you have to do this test and you flunk it, it's on you. It's not on these guys.
Poor choice.
Yep.
So.